Okay, our 18th step is we will going to start the CO, I mean allocation cycle and distribution cycle and all of you. First, uh, basically a deep dive into this cost center accounting. Okay, basically all of you, basic configuration for SAP controlling is very important. And then next one is real-time business scenario explaining cost center accounting, also very important. And what we have discussed, primary cost elements we have discussed, right? And we have discussed plan versus actuals and all we have discussed. And at the same time, we have discussed master data creations and all. Master data creation is nothing but the in cost centers master data creations and all. And then next one is posting to cost center accounting we have discussed. And you have seen the reposts of costs and all. And you have seen the period end activities and assessments and all. Period end activities is nothing but the when it comes to the um, cost center reportings and all. Okay, you have taken the from period to two period, right? So you can able to take out the each and every period or else month and periods and all automatically based on the cost center groups or based on the cost um, centers. So you can able to generate the report. The next one is allocations of plans and actual costs and distribution of plan and actual costs we have done it. And I mean distributions of a plan. See, yesterday you have seen the plan fixed cost, right? So yesterday you have seen the plan fixed cost. So what you are guessing about plan fixed costs and all. Suppose simple example, all of you. So you have the actual postings where you have done the actual postings. So you have done the actual postings at the FB50 transaction quarter, but the fixed cost is changed. So and for that particular product, the fixed cost is changed. Where you can able to see it. So you can have the one transaction code and you have seen it very well. In that transaction code, you can able to change the plan fixed cost for the particular cost centers or else materials or else anything. Okay, or else primary cost elements and all. So when you're changing that particular thing, so you have the fixed cost in your mind for that particular product and you have posted actual cost is this one and you should get the absolute variances for that particular thing. And when it comes to the product, that price should be moved to the material. Okay, when the price is moved to the material, they will going to estimate the price as well as the condition price. Okay, so based on this product price, all of you, they will going to enter the condition price. Okay, so they have to make some price, right? I mean, they have to make some profit, right? So to make some profit, what will happen automatically? Um, Instead of giving the same price, okay, which we have maintained in for the product costing, okay, automatically in that particular material we will going to change the condition. That condition will be, suppose if it is a 50,000 and to make the profit you need to sell that material to that particular price, that is 52,000. When you are selling the product, okay, with the help of 52,000 price, then automatically our material cost will be 50,000. Then 2,000 will be the profit. That is very important, and you will going to see the statistical key figures for the uh, product also. Okay, so now I just give you the basic uh, example for the allocations and distributions, all of you. Okay, allocations basically enables you to periodically allocate amounts, okay, and quantities from sender objects to the receiver objects, basically. Okay, so the two main types of allocations are assessments and distributions. Two main allocations are assessments and distributions. Okay, so you can allocate both plan and actual data. Plan fixed cost is there and the actual cost is there, right? So that comes under the allocations only. You perform the allocation using the allocation cycle function. Okay, so you use allocation rules to determine how amounts and quantities should be allocated from sender object to receiver object. So that is very, very important, all of you. And when it comes to the assessments, so assessment is nothing but all of you, this planned and actual cost is only that business activity used to allocate quantities and amounts. Okay, amounts and quantities. So that is particularly related to the actuals and plans from one sender object to the another receiver objects. Okay, so basically the assessment process posts the sender amounts to an assessment account. Okay, that is very, very important. The next one is distribution. Okay, how the distribution will going to work, all of you. So this distribution is a business activity. Basically, it is used to allocate quantities and amounts. I mean, actuals and plans from sender object to receiver object. But in the distribution process, this distributes the balances from the original sender to the receivers. Okay, so the original sender account is credited and the original receiver account is debited by the distributions. And you will going to see the things in a common mode when it comes to the distributions of plans and actuals. Okay, and the information of the basically account or original cost elements remains intact, all of you. Okay, so that remains will be same basically, and that is the allocations and distribution concept that we have right now. Basically, whenever we are doing somewhat allocations and distributions for the product cycle, okay, then automatically sender should be there and receiver should be there. Okay, our main configuration is try to write down now. Specify receiver types for distribution. Specify receiver types for distribution. Specify receiver types for distribution. So you don't have any transaction codes and you need to go by path. Okay, now go to the SAP system and go to the transaction code OKKS. Go to the transaction code OKKS. Set up your controlling area MAL2. No. Go to the transaction code OKKS, remove CITC and give MAL2. Okay, right. Now see, all of you, if the controlling area is different in transaction code OKKS, try to set up the controlling area. Okay, I mean your main controlling area. Go to the go to the SPRO reference IMG. SPRO reference IMG. Controlling cost center accounting, and then next planning, and then next allocations, then next distributions, and specify receiver types for distribution. Go to the specify receiver types for distributions. Yeah. So all of you, we need to specify receiver types for distribution. To specify the receiver types for the distribution, first you need to define the distribution, right? So that is very, very important, all of you, when it comes to the distribution receiver types and all. So come back and let us go to the define distribution, or else go to the come back one step back, and here define distribution is there, right? Yeah. So take out the define distribution, go to the Word document and put one more point. Go to the Word document, define distribution. Make it as 18th step, copy that 18th step and paste it below in this step, 19th step. First configuration is the distribution, and second configuration is specify receiver types for distributions and all. Okay. Yeah, go to the SAP system and go to the define distribution. Yeah, create plan distribution. Click on create plan distribution. Okay, right, all of you. So when it comes to the controlling area, so our controlling area is MAL2 basically, and cycle is you can just give like this, ma'am. Cycle is AD. I mean admin plan distribution I'm doing. Cycle is AD MPLN. ADMPLN. Okay, so started is 01.04.2024. Click on the enter, no issue. In the text, you can just give distribute admin costs. In the test, you can just give distribute admin costs. Distribute admin costs. Distribute admin costs. Now click on the attached segment, go up. There is an attached segment, go up. Attached segment. So in this attaching segments, all of you just try to observe the point. Here we are having three segments, all of you. One is stationery expenses, travel expenses, and electricity expenses we have. Okay, so that is very, very important, right? So for this, we have to have the one posted amounts, right? So now segment name is stationery. Here in that segment name, give segment name is stationery. Give segment name is stationery. Segment name is stationery. STATIONARY. Then next text is stationery expenses. Text is stationery expenses. Text is stationery expenses, and you can able to see, all of you, you have plan values. Okay, just observe this thing. This is the plan value. So receiver rule is this is not a variable portions. Come down. Here receiver rule is there. So in that receiver rule, variable portions are there, and make it to the fixed amounts. make it to the fixed amounts. Why? Because distribution is particularly related to the plan or actual, right? So that's why I'm taking fixed amounts. The next variable portion types is, so this is the fixed amount only, right? And yeah, so this is fine. And we don't have any variable portion types, and we don't have any scalable negotiations for tracing factors and all. And we don't have anything. Now what we need to do is go to the sender or receiver tabs. In the sender or receiver tab, sender and receiver tabs is there, right? Go to the sender and receiver tab. Yes, so here what we need to do is, all of you, in that particular cost center, okay, in that particular cost center, open the cost center here. Now go to the drop down option and take out admin common. So we are doing for the admin plan only, right? So give the company code and go to the execute option and take out the admin common. Admin common. So admin common is there. And when it comes to the cost element, okay, here cost element is stationary expenses. Cost element is, I'm doing it for the stationary expenses. Why? Because segment is for the stationary expenses only, right? Take out the cost element is for the stationary expenses. Stationary expenses. Then next, cost center. Receiver cost center is all of you. What we need to take? Admin common, right? So admin laptop and admin mobile. Yeah. So go to the cost center and take out the admin laptop. Go to the cost center and take out the admin laptop. Admin laptop. Then next one. Next to cost center is admin mobiles. Yeah. To cost center is admin mobile. Yes. So here we can able to enter the details like in your system. Yeah, the cost element is a stationary expenses, right? So that is very, very important when it comes to the sender or receiver details. Now we will just go to the sender values. Okay, go to the sender values. Go to the center values. See, all of you, share in percentages, 100% share. Okay, see, all of you, it is simple. Whenever you post the stationary expenses and all based on the plan or actual costs, I mean plan costs or actual costs, that can be distributed among these two cost centers, like admin laptop cost centers and admin mobiles cost centers based on the admin common cost center. So that is very, very important when it comes to the thing. So when you go to the receiver tracing factor, the system will give you like this basically. So go to the receiving factors. So the currency is INR. See, cost center is admin laptop and admin mobiles and all. Okay, so that is very, very important. And system is asking you to enter the amount manually. Okay, so let us check initially what is the amount that was entered for the cost center. Okay, that is very, very important, right? What you need to do is take out the new screen, ma'am. Take out the new screen and go to this accounting. Go to this accounting, controlling, cost center accounting, master data, cost center group. Oh, sorry, not the master data. Close the master data. Close the master data and go to the actual postings. Not the actual postings, I think so. Periodic end and close. Sorry, go to the planning only. No, no, close it. Periodic end and close. Periodic end and closing. No, no, no. Open the master data only. Let's see. Cost center is not there. Cost element is not there. Standard hierarchy, activity type, and statistical configures. Yeah, sorry, go to the information system. Reports for cost center accounting. Plan and actual comparisons. Take out this S underscore ALR underscore 8701361. Yeah. So for this, what we need to do is we need to have this thing right and 1 to 12 when it comes to the R values, yeah, come down, cost center R values, admin common, take out the admin common, take out the admin common and go to the execute option, go to the execute option. How much amount it is there? 5 lakh rupees is there, right? So here we are having plan cost is 5 lakh rupee, all of you. Now come back to the create plan distribution cycle, ma'am. Come back to that particular tab. Here, I mean, under the receiver tracing factor tab, so we have to give those details, all of you. No. Once again, go back to that thing. So it is 5 lakh rupee. Okay, so here we are having 5 lakh rupee, and can we distribute the amount? Can we distribute the 2 lakh rupee or 3 lakh rupee? Okay, I mean for our checking purposes only. So that is very, very important. Okay, now what we need to do is all of you, yeah, come back to that receiver tracing factor tab. In this, we will going to enter 2 lakh rupee, all of you. Okay, for the distributions, how we can able to distribute the thing for HR common to admin laptop and admin mobiles. Okay, 2 lakh. The next one for admin mobiles is also 2 lakh. Basically here, all of you, we are attaching the only one segment, which is for the stationary expenses. Okay. Now what we need to do is go to the save button and save it. Create request. See, all of you, we are just attaching, okay, the only one segment. So which is for stationary expenses. The segment is nothing but the stationary expenses only. Okay, for the stationary expense, I mean, with the help of HR common, I mean, admin commons and all, we are distributing the amounts. Okay, fixed amounts. That is very, very important. Okay. So do we have a starting date has been saved up? Okay, cycle admin PLN. Okay, just remember that one. Go to the Word document and try to assign the ADM PLN. Go to the Word document. So ADMPLN, right? So specify receiver types for distributions. That is not at all. I mean, completely not at all important. Okay, you can just see the specified distribution receiver types. Okay, so now 20th step is 20th step is now 20th step is allocation distribution allocation allocation distribution allocation distribution using transaction code, or else you can just write down now allocate the distribution using transaction code like this. Allocate the distribution. They will ask you the question, all of you, how the distributions will be allocated. Okay, allocate the distribution using transaction code KSVB. Allocate the distribution using transaction code KSVB. V for volleyball and B for bat. Okay, so now I will show you the navigation path, all of you. Okay, or else you can able to use the transaction code also, but I will show you the allocations, overhead distribution and assessment transaction codes also. Okay, now what we need to do is go to the SAP Easy Access. Go to the SAP Easy Access. Yeah, give / accounting, controlling. So these all are the end user activities, all of you. Okay, so here you can able to find out each and everything. Okay, but you should know the path, or else you should know the transaction activities. Okay, controlling and cost center accounting and planning, and in that planning you have allocations, right? Come down, allocations. In that allocations, you can just observe, all of you, you have different types of points, like KSP4 is for the overhead, KSVB is for the distribution, KSUB is for the assessments, okay, KSCB is for the indirect activity allocations and all. Anything I will, I mean, each and every step I will going to explain, you don't worry. Okay, so go to the KSVB transaction code. Yeah, what is the period? So 01 is the period. What is the period? And 01 is the period, and 2 period is also 01, and a fiscal year is 2024. And take out the processing options. This is the test run, and this is the details list and all. So here we have to assign the cycle here. Okay, so what is the cycle that we have created? Go to the cycle map. So this is very, very important when it comes to the I mean admin plans and all. So we have already given the start dates and all, that is 01.04.2024. So now what we need to do is, all of you, we have to execute this one. Okay, to execute the plan distributions, okay, in the initial screens, you have seen it very well. Okay, so we have distributed from one cost center to the another cost center, two cost centers, like admin laptops and admin mobiles. Okay, now we will going to see the most important point is that number of receivers and number of senders. If you have any messages, we can able to do it, and we have to see the standard translation for costing plans. That is very, very important in CO. Okay, go to the execute option. Go to the execute option. See, all of you, we have the senders. Sender is who, admin common, and number of receivers is who, admin laptops and admin mobiles. So now you got the distribution cycle is very, very important, and you don't have any messages, all of you. I mean, you don't have any error messages. Number of messages is 0, and drag it to the downside. Drag it to the downside. This one, this cycle valid from that row is there, right? And drag it to the downside. So here see all of you, exchange rate P is there. Okay, standard translation of cost plannings, and it is a processing status and all with the help of testing run. And it is saying that sender is 1 and number of receivers is 2, and there are no any error messages. So that is very, very important, all of you, when it comes to the things. Okay. Now what we need to do is I will show you one thing. Go to the segments, ma'am. Here detailed segment is there. Go up. Yes, go to the segments. See all of you. So you have the senders and you have the receivers. So that is very, very important. I will take out this screenshot. And in interview, how you are allocating the distributions to the different types of cost centers from the one cost center. They will just ask you the question. Okay. So for that particular cost elements, how you are distributing. Okay, I'm distributing admin costs to the admin laptops as well as the admin mobiles. So that is very, very important when it comes to this thing. Okay, good, all of you. Now let us go back to the segments only. Now go to the basic list, ma'am. Here, go to the basic list. Here you can able to get the basic list and all. Okay, so yeah, come back one step back. One step back. One step back. Yes. Do you want to exit the list? Yes. Or else go to the cancel option. Go to the cancel option. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now what we need to do is all of you for this period 01 to 01. So remove the test run, ma'am. Remove the test run. Go to the execute option. Go to the execute option. Simple, all of you. So you are not doing any test runs and we are doing the distributions things and all. See, all of you, the process is completed without errors. Okay. And processing status is also update run, and you can able to generate the document also. What is the document number? So you can able to see the document number also. Okay, so take out that document number and paste it in the Skype or else in Word document. So it has been distributed, and we have to go to the segments. Go to the segments also, ma'am. Go to the segments here. See all of you. So here for the from one sender, so receivers is 2. But previously for the testing runs, you will not going to get these two things. I mean, background processings will not going to run. Okay, when it comes to the testing runs. So that is very, very important, all of you. 100% is done. Okay. Now what we need to do is we will try to see the testing runs. Okay, give /n. We go to the SAP easy access and we will going to run the cost runs. I mean cost reportings. Close this one. Close the planning and go to the information system. Go to the information system. So reports of for the cost center and planning and execute that first one. Plan or actual comparisons and S_LR_87013613611. Yeah, go to the execute option. So here all of you from 1 to 12 we have, and we will try to do it for the all the distributions and allocations. Okay, so now we will going to see how the stationary expenses will be distributed. Okay, so go to the execute option. Go to the execute option. Now see all of you. So 4 lakh has been distributed. So when the 4 lakh has been distributed, then what is the planned cost for the stationary expenses? It has been increased to the 9 lakh. So basically this is basically for the distribution costs and all. I will show you admin. Take out the admin common. Take out the admin common. Double click on admin commons and all. Yes, see all of you. So this is the exact results that we have. Okay, so you have the plan cost, and for this particular stationery, okay, you have the 4 lakh. And what is the difference here? You have distributed, right, for the stationery, from the stationery expenses to the admin laptops and admin mobiles, you have distributed, right? And what is the exact difference you have? So that is 1 lakh. And what is the exact variances you have? 80% variances you have. Okay, you got my point. Then next one is absolute variances. You have 100%, but when it comes to the plan costes and all, with the help of plan costes, the variances has been changed. Okay, so over under observations and all. So here we are having the plan costes 5 lakh, out of which 4 lakh has been credited. Okay, 4 lakh has been credited. It's not debited. 4 lakh has been credited. So now let us go to the admin laptop. Okay, so we have distributed the 2 lakh, right? So go to the admin laptop. See all of you, 2 lakh has been credited. You got my point? We haven't done the fixed cost, plan fixed cost for the admin laptop. How the distribution has been worked? So this distribution has been worked based on the distribution cycle wise way. Got my point, right, all of you? So this is the way you can able to see the absolute variance is basically 10%. You have, you know it very well. Now go to the admin mobile things and all. Yeah, double click on it. See all of you, this one is also same. Observe the points. See, this is the way you can able to plan the particular fixed costs from one cost center to the another cost centers also. Okay, so this is basically related to the distribution cycles and all when it comes to the control. Okay, all of you. Now you got my point, right? I mean, just observe those points, all of you. When we go to the product costing, you will simply understand. So why the plan fixed cost is done and why the actual cost is done and how the variances will be happened. This is just for the one cost element. Okay, I'm just taking the things. Okay, stationary expenses or electricity expenses. Okay, travel expenses like this. I'm just taking somewhat primary cost elements and all. Okay, when we go for the product costing, you will get complete picture. Okay, you no need to worry. So this is the way you can be able to do it, all of you. This is just for the distribution. Then this is just for the distribution. Then what about the assessments? Assessment is nothing but the allocation only, right? Okay. Now you got the, or else I will show you. Take out the admin common. Sorry, double click on cost center group, ma'am. So first you need to get like this, all of you. If you are not getting any points and all, just go with the second time or refer the videos 2 times. Okay, then you will going to get a clarity. But why? Because controlling is a new concept for each and every person, right? All of you. So definitely you will going to get somewhat confusion, but when you go through it, automatically you will get the idea. Double click on admin common once again. Okay. Then next double click on admin laptop. Right. All of you, why I'm taking the screenshot means whenever you are having any interviews and all, if you are not remembering anything, okay, so just open that particular screenshots, okay, with your eye contact. Make sure eye contact should be very much clear. Okay, just see the screen and tell them, okay, how the screens will be. That's why I'm taking the screenshots for you. Take out the admin mobiles. Yes, give me 1 second. Okay, right. So this is the distribution that you can able to see it, all of you. Now our next topic is topic 11. I think so. Till now we have completed topic 10. Yeah, no issue. 21 step is all of you. I have already told you about the statistical key figures. Okay, in the assessment cycle, okay, we have to use the statistical key figures also. How the statistical key figures will be happened. Okay, so I will show you. You can just write down, ma'am. SAP CO allocation cycle. SAP is for HANA CO. Okay, when it comes to the CO of ECC, that is completely different, all of you. But when it comes to the SAP as for HANA, we have different types of configuration steps are allocated here. Okay, and SAP is for HANA CO allocation cycle. CO allocation cycle. Just put the hyphen, ma'am, hyphen assessment cycle with the statistical key figures. ASSESSMENT. AASS assessment cycle with statistical key figures. Assessment cycle with the statistical key figures. So what is the statistical key figures? You know the assessments, I mean allocations, and you know the distributions. And what is a statistical key figure? Okay. In SAP CO, all of you basically see, I mean, this assessment and distribution, keep it aside. Okay, but try to understand the statistical key figure. These statistical key figures are type of master record in overhead cost controlling you use to maintain planned and actual information for various measurable characteristics of a cost center, basically. I mean, such as hours, basically. Okay, and speed meters occupied will be there. Suppose take out the employee, all of you. You are the employee for the one organization. Okay, so daily, how many hours you are going to work? Okay, for how many hours you are going to work daily basis? Suppose you have worked for 8 hours. In your previous organization, you have worked for 8 hours a daily basis. Okay, so for that 8 hours, what is the cost that should be allocated? Okay, so That is the key statistical key figure, simple point. Okay, so now let us try to understand the second allocation method, which is assessment. Okay, so navigation path is same thing. No? Navigation path is go to the SPRO, give /n, SPRO reference IMG. So try to observe the point, all of you. Okay, so why? Because whenever I am giving you the things on particular allocations and distributions with the help of statistical key figures, in interview point of view, they just ask you the questions on statistical key figures. Okay, for the assessments, I will show you a reference IMG, SPRO reference IMG, and after that you have controlling, and after that you have cost center accounting, and after that you have actual postings. Open the actual postings and period end closing, and the next one is assessment. You have the assessment, all of you, and specify receiver types for assessment. Specify receiver types for assessments. So before we do this, this particular thing, okay, we need to create the assessments, right? We need to create the assessments for the cost elements. Okay. What we need to do is, all of you, come back one step back. I will show you. For this assessment, create assessment cost elements. Create assessment. See, it will be redirected to the FS00, all of you. Okay, so do we have any secondary cost elements and all? If we don't have any secondary cost elements, what we need to do is go to the new screen, ma'am, and go to the transaction code OBD4. Go to the transaction code OBD4. So go to the position and try to take out your chart of accounts. In that particular chart of accounts, do we have any secondary cost elements groups and all? Drag it to the downside. 100,500 we have, right? 100,600 you have, and do we have 200, 200, 300? Okay. Okay, what we need to do is administration cost group is there. We will try to take out the new secondary cost element. Come down. Come down. Now what we need to do is all of you, we will take out the administration cost center school. MC one share capital is there. 100,500 is done, right? 100,500, 100,600. Okay, what we need to do is go to the new entries. Take out the chart of accounts. Take out the chart of accounts. And take out the accounting group is a secondary cost element. You can just write down SEC, SECELE, SECELE. Okay. Then the name is secondary cost element. Secondary cost element. Okay, from account is 100,600 100, 100, 600 to 100, 699. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. That's it. Okay, now what we need to do is take out the create option 100, 600. Okay, go to the continue option. So here we will take out the GL account type is secondary costs. We have to take out the GL account type is secondary costs and take out the accounting group. Accounting group is secondary cost elements accounting group. Drag it to the downside. Go up. You don't have, huh? So what you need to do is, yeah, come back, one step back. One step back. No. Now go to the create assessment for cost element. Now go to the create assessment for, no. Give slash in. Go to this normal, you have the cost element, right? Create a assessment cost element. Directly it will be redirected to the FS00 transaction code only. Okay, so take out the 100,600. In the GL account type, take out the secondary costs and account group is secondary cost element. Right to the downside. Take out this secondary cost element. So, and after that, you have the short text that is assessment cost element. You have the short text assessment cost element. That's it. Assessment cost element and GL account long text is also assessment cost element. Then next, when it comes to the control data, sort key is 001 and field status group is Z004. Sort key is 001. So in the control data tab only, you can able to enter the cost element category. So what is the cost element category? Go to the drop down option. So in that cost element category, this is for the assessment, right? Take out the 42. take out the 42. So this is for the assessment. So now you can able to see all of you, we have created the primary cost elements and we are creating the secondary cost elements also. Okay, with the help of this cost element category, that is assessment. 42 is for the assessment. That is very, very important. Now go to the save button and save it. Okay, so now what we need to do is all of you go to the Word document, take out the next configuration step is define allocation structure. Define allocation structure for the assessment. Define allocation structure. Define allocation structure for the assessment. Define allocation structure for the assessment. Define allocation structure for the assessment. And the next one. We will go by path, all of you. So go to the SPRO reference IMG. We will go by path. Go to the SPRO, the reference IMG. Then next controlling. Controlling. Cost center accounting. Controlling cost center accounting. Then next to actual postings. Actual postings. Then next to period end closings. Period end closings. Then next one assessments. Assessment and define allocation structure. Define allocation structure. So here all of you, we have CO allocation structure. We have A1, right? Yeah. So we have the standard A1. Select the standard A1 and go to the assignments. Go to the assignments. Double click on this assignments. So here all of you, here we need to select the travel expenses and we will go to the source. Okay. So what we need to do is, so select the travel expenses, ma'am. Do we have any travel expenses? We don't have any travel expenses, huh? Walk-in drive expenses we have, right? Yes, and 70. So select that particular 70. Go to the source tab. Sorry, source option is there, right? Yes, go to the source. So here all of you, what we need to do is we need to give the cost element as HR expenses. Okay. Yeah, cost element category is go to the drop down option. Continue. And here give HR expenses. Here give HR expenses. Here give HR expenses. And go to the assessment cost element. Here go to the assessment cost element. Assessment cost element. So click on the new entries. So here we have to give the secondary cost element that we have created. Okay. So we have created one cost element, right? So go to the drop down option. So take out the assessment cost element. So basically this is the way you can able to, and go to the settlement of cost elements. Settlement of cost elements. So in this settlement of cost elements, what we need to do is click on the new entries. Click on the new entries. Here give the receiver category as cost center only, right? All of you. Go to the drop down option. I will show you. Receive the cost center category is, yeah, cost center, that is CTR. That is CTR by cost element. Select that cost element. So by cost element means what, all of you, we are doing the allocations distribution has been done, right? Allocations based on which receiver category, based on the cost center only, right? So that is very, very important on this thing. Now go to the save button and save it. Create the request. No. This is for the um, allocating of cost center, allocating of cost center with secondary cost element. Allocating of cost center with secondary cost element. That's it. Go to the save button. Okay, right. So come back one step back. One step back. One step back. Save the details. Save the details. Continue. Right. So this data already saved. Okay, come back one step back. Now go to the Word document, and next configuration is maintain assessment. 23rd step is maintain assessment. Okay, we have to maintain allocations, all right, all of you. Okay. Then next, go back to the SAP system. Go back to the SAP system. Yes, take out the maintain assessment. So here we need to create the assessment cycle, all of you. So create actual assessment. Yes. Select create actual assessment. So here, all of you, what is the cycle that we have? We have created the admin plan. So remove this admin plan. Just give HR allocations, right? Activity. So HR ACT. Give HR ACT. HR ACT. So what is the standard 01.04.2024? Okay, so click on the enter. Yeah, click on the enter now. Yeah, so when it comes to the text, okay, basically all of you, when you are comparing with the cost report, what we need to do is take out the new screen, ma'am. Do we have cost report screen? What you need to do is close all these screens, ma'am. Now here, no, here, open this one, this GL. Give slash n. Just please be in two screens so that we can able to understand clearly. Okay, go to the accounting and controlling. Go to the accounting and controlling, and go to the cost center accounting. Go to the cost center accounting. Now what we need to do is, go to this information system. Go to this information system. Go to this reports for cost center accounting. Then planned actual comparisons. Plan actual comparison. Same thing. Go to the cost center reporting. Do it fast. Now go to the execute option. See, for the HR common department is there, right? All of you. Double click on HR common department. So here you have the, I mean, we are just comparing with this cost report with that HR common department and all. So we have actual cost is like 1 lakh. OK, so we will try to distribute the actual cost. OK, that is 1 lakh to the HR laptops and as well as the HR mobiles. OK, all of you. See here HR laptops is there and HR mobiles are there. And we will try to distribute the actual costs, okay, for the HR laptops and HR mobiles. Now come back to the previous screen, ma'am, assessment screen. And here give the text as HR expenses actual. Give the text as HR expenses, HR expenses actual. HR expenses actual. HR expenses actual. Now what we need to do is go to the attached segment, ma'am. Go to the attached segment, go up, attached segment is there. Now here in the segment name, you can just give. Can we give for the HR salaries? Yeah, just give the salaries, ma'am, for your better understanding. Salaries and the name is also salaries. Name is also salaries. Name is also salaries. In the assessment cost element category is take out your cost element category. I mean secondary cost element category that we have created. Take out that one. And the sender rule is posted amounts and they're sharing 100%. And this is an actual value origin. Receiver tracing factor is variable positions only, all of you. And variable position type. OK, actual statistical key figures we need to take out. Actual statistical key figures. Yes, take out that one. Here we need to observe that point is variable portion type. So that is we are doing it for the actual statistical key figures, all of you. OK, so what we need to do is all of you. Yeah, just be in that screen, ma'am. Take out the go to the new screen. Go to the new screen also. Sorry, give /n here. Give /n. Go to the Word document. Go to the Word document. All of you, what we need to do is we will try to create the statistical key figures. OK, 24th step is create statistical key figure. 24th is create statistical key figure. Create, just write down create statistical key figures. Create statistical key figures. OK, so we're using transaction code KK01. I think so. Yeah, KK01 is a transaction code and yeah, so go to the SAP system. Go to the SAP system. So do you have any new screens? Go to the accounting, controlling, cost center accounting, in the master data. In the master data only we can able to find out the statistical key figure. Yes, open the statistical key figures. In that you have individual processing. Open the individual processing. And here you have KK01 is for the create, KK02 is for the change, KK03 is for the display. Okay, KK03 DEL is for the delete of the statistical key figures. Okay, so that is very, very important. Now go to the KK01. Now here we will try to create the statistical key figures for the employees. Okay. Employees we can able to create it, and statistical key figure is employee, EMPLO. Okay, so click on the enter. Click on the enter. So here statistical key figure is employee. Sorry, and the name is number of employees. Name is number of employees. Name is number of employees, and statistical key figure unit measure. Okay, statistical key figure unit measure is go to the drop down option, drag it to the downside. Drag it to the downside. Come down. EB. Here this is not at all important. EA, each is there, right? For each employee, EA. Each. Take out the each. And this is particularly related to the fixed values and all of you. Okay, so this is the way you can able to create the statistical key figures. Okay, so that is very, very important. Yeah, go to the save button and save it. Nice. Okay, so this statistical key figure has been saved. Take out this one and go to the Word document. Go to the Word document and just paste it here. Paste it that thing. Now we need to enter those things, all of you, using transaction code KB31N. That means in the KB31N, we need to enter the statistical key figures. Next step is 25th is enter the statistical key figures. 25th step is enter the statistical key figures. So create the statistical key figure is over. So we need to enter the statistical key figures. Statistical key figures using transaction code. Using transaction code KB31N. Using a transaction code KB31N. KB31N. Okay, right. So go to the path. Go to the path only. Go to that screen, path screen. Come back. Close this one. Close this one. Here you have actual postings, right? Here you have actual postings. In that actual postings, you have the statistical key figure. Open the statistical key figure. Here you have KB31N, right? So click on that one. Click on that one. See, I'm just giving you the transaction code. Also, I'm giving you the navigation paths, all of you. So go by navigation path. Then you can remember each and everything. If you don't remember the transaction codes, just go with the path. Definitely you can able to get it. Okay, so that is very, very important, all of you, when it comes to this thing. And here for this document date, what we need to do is in the receiver cost, yeah, same date, no issue, 24.004.2024, no issue. Yeah, so the next one is here receiver cost center you have, right? First one. Take out the HR laptops. Take out the HR laptops. Then next one. Next one is so statistical key figure is, yeah, you have created the statistical key figure, right? Controlling area, go to the find out option. Just give the controlling area MAL2. Ma'am, give your controlling area MAL2. If you give controlling, so take out that one. Then next receiver cost center is HR mobiles. Next HR cost center is receiver cost center is HR mobiles. So take out the statistical key figure is MAL2 employee. Then next one is so when it comes to the total quantity, okay, so can you give the total quantity? How many employees are there for HR laptops? Sorry, HR total laptops quantity is 20. So just give 20, and the mobiles is 30. Mobiles is 30. Yeah. So what we need to do is go back to the, go to the save button. Go to the save button, ma'am. Post it. So document has been posted. So take out this document number and go to the Word document and paste it. Copy this document number. Go to the Word document and paste it. Give some space here. Yes, then what we need to do is all of you. So come back to that maintain assessment screen, ma'am. Come back to that maintain assessment screen. Yeah, give slash in here. Give slash in. Here give slash in. Yes, and come back to this maintain assessment screen, first screen. This one. Yes. So here all of you, when it comes to the variable portion types and all, we have taken the actual statistical key figures, right? So in the sender receivers, go to the senders or receivers tab. In the sender or receivers, cost center is HR common. HR common. HR common, yes, and the cost element is HR expenses. HR expenses. So here in the receiver point, so you have cost centers, right? So take out the cost centers. So here all of you, order means internal orders. Okay. Here order means internal orders, cost centers means cost centers. I will tell you about the internal orders and all. Okay. Here receiver cost center is HR laptops. HR laptops. Then next cost center is HR HR mobiles. In that, take out the two, cost center is HR mobiles. That is very, very important when it comes to this thing, all of you. Now go to the sender values, ma'am. Sender values. Here you have 100% and actual values and all. So now, yeah, go to this receiver tracing factor. Receiving tracing factors. So here you need to assign the statistical key figure, that is employee, all of you. That is very, very important. Variable portion is actual statistical key figures. Yes. And scale negotiation is no scaling. No normalization. No. Take out that one. Here standard scaling is there. Okay, no normalization. Yeah, that's fine. Then next here statistical key figure is there, right, all of you? So here in this statistical key figure, you just need to assign your statistical key figure that you have entered. I mean that you have created. Come down here. Statistical key figure is there, right? First one. Activity type is different, all of you. I will explain you about the activity type when it comes to the product costing. Okay, so go to the drop down option. Go to the drop down option. So here go to the find out option. Here you can just give MEIL to continue and take out that number of employees, that statistical key figure. Okay, so this is the way you can able to do the things, all of you. Okay, now what we need to do is go to the save button and save it. If we have any errors, it will going to throw you an error. Otherwise, it will going to save the details. Now we are not having any errors. Create assessment for HR Act. For cycle, create assessment for for cycle HR Act. For cycle HR Act. For cycle HR Act. Now we will execute. Yeah, save the details. Has been saved, right? So give /n. No issue. No, already saved. So give /n. Now what we need to do is, all of you, yeah, go to the Word document. Go to the Word document, and we need to execute actual assessment. Take out the 26th step. Execute actual assessment. Execute actual assessment, whatever the assessment that we have done for the HR Act and all, so we can able to execute it. So execute actual assessment using transaction code. What is the transaction code? What is that path? Accounting, controlling, cost center accounting, period and closing, single functions. Not the single functions, it is allocations. Yeah, allocations. In that allocations, after that distributions, case V5 or case U5. I'm not remembering. Transaction code is case U5. I know the path. Transaction code is case U5. I think so. U5. 5. Go to the this SAP Easy Access. Go to the accounting. Go to the controlling. I will tell the path so that I can remember. Accounting, controlling, and cost center accounting. The next period and closings. Period and closings. Here you have single functions. Single functions. See, here you have allocations. Open the allocations. Here you have assessments. Yes, that is case U5. Okay, right. Execute this case U5. Yeah, for this particular period to period, 1-to-1. So you have the test run, you have the details and all, right, all of you. So what we need to do is here assign the cycle HR Act. So we have created the HR Act, right? No. Go to the drop down option. So whenever you are doing, so do it for the yes. So HR Act is for the thing, and with the help of test run, we can able to execute the details. Okay, so yeah, Go to the execute option, no issue. With the help of test runs, we can able to get the details all of you. Okay, see all of you, sender is 1 and number of receivers is 2. That is HR laptops and a HR mobile. Same thing all of you. Okay, so this is the allocations. Allocations is nothing but the assessment all of you. The screenshot for this thing. Okay. So this is the way you can able to do it all of you. Basically, and you don't have any number of messages. If you get any number of messages and all, automatically all of you, that is for the number ranges only. In the number ranges, you can able to find out this thing. Okay. So go to the segments, ma'am. Do we have any errors? All of you, if you do the test runs, go with the segments also. Why? Because it will going to see it will going to send you the error messages. Here you don't have any error messages first of all. Okay. You don't have any error messages, so that's why. See, assessment element you have, right? 100 600. That is for the secondary cost elements. Okay, so now I will show you. Double click on assessment cost element, ma'am. Here 100 600. Double click on assessment cost element. Yes. So see all of you. This is the distribution that we have. You got my point, right? Oh, basically this is the way you can able to do it, all of you. I will take out this screenshot also. I mean, you can able to do it with the percentages also. Okay. Now, yeah, no issue. Let us come back, ma'am. Come back. Without the test runs, we can able to do it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Come back. Yes. Come back. Yes. Or else go to the cancel option and remove the test run and execute it. Yes. Remove the test run and you can able to execute it. So when you are executing, you should not have any errors. Okay. So this is the way you can able to do it with all these things. Okay. Now we can able to run the cost center reports. Okay. So give /n. Give /n. Yeah. So close periodic closings and go to the information systems and go to this periodic closings, period end closing. Go to the information system. Go to the information system. Yes, go to the reports for cost center accounting and plan actual comparisons and go to the cost center reportings. So here, all of you, from period is so you have entered the from period to to period. Okay, so you can able to enter from period is anything. So we have done it for only with the help of particular period only. You can able to run the cost center reports also. Okay, so that is very, very important when it comes to this thing. Now, from period is 1 and to period is also 1. I will show you the report. Okay. So go to the execute option. No issue. See all of you. So you can able to get it now for the HR common HR department. Right to the downside now. Yeah. Try to take out. See, all of you, distribution cycle has been updated with each and everything. Okay, so assessment cost element category, you have done it right for the 1 lakh and all. So basically, this is the way you can able to do it with the help of particular cost centers and all. Now I will show you the HR laptops. Go to the HR laptops now. So what is the allocations that we have done? So see, HR expenses is how much? That is 3 lakh. Sorry, assessment cost element is 40,000. Okay, so you have seen it in the assessment cycle only, right? So see here, what is the number of employees? Each 20. Okay, what is the percentages? For that particular percentages, it will going to take out that particular thing. Okay, all of you. So go to the HR mobiles and all. Go to the HR mobiles. Typically, you will going to get somewhat confusion, all of you. But if you go with things like actual costs and all, based on that actual costs, it will going to take out that thing. Okay, so cost element things is 30 employees. Okay, for that particular 30 employees, it will going to divide it that amount with that particular assessment amount. It will going to calculate that amount with that actual cost, that is 60,000 rupees. Okay, based on the HR common. Okay, it will going to distribute it for 1 lakh you have, right? HR common. So you have 60,000 and 40,000 has been distributed. Okay, for the actual costs of the HR expenses to the assessment cost element. So with that thing, it has been evaluated. Okay. So this is the way you can able to do the actuals, I mean assessments and distributions and the cost center accounting. Okay. Tomorrow we will have last concept, that is statistical document numbers in SAP S/4HANA. We will going to use the transaction code KSB file. Okay. Tomorrow we will going to start that topic. Okay. So the topic is statistical document numbers in SAP S/4HANA. Okay, all of you. See, you will going to get somewhat confusion. No need to worry about all these things. Go with step by step. You will understand each and every point. Okay,